Welcome back. I am aFriendly Pest. Today I'm playing Metro Awakening VR. Playing this on a MetaQuest 3, streaming it from my PC over Steam Link. Today is going to be a good day. Going to pick up where we left off, make some progress, see how it goes. I have once again set up things on the, I'll just show you real quick. The Prism XR Puppis S1, connecting directly to that to my PC wirelessly, and I've tweaked some settings, and I'm looking forward to it, see how it goes today. Let's play the intro, and let's get started. Here we go. And we're back. Let's get the game resumed. Everything's working real well so far. The changes I made, instead of using 160 megahertz Wi-Fi connection with the headset, I've dropped it to 80 hertz, which still gives me like 1200 megabits up and down. Should be plenty. My streaming connection is set to 150, and I'm hoping it works out. But let's get started. Enough techno babble, enough nonsense. PCVR is a constant tweak in motion. You're always trying to figure it out to get a little better quality and a little more stability, and that's been my journey lately. So, I don't really remember. Where is my rifle? Give the flashlight a charge. Let's see. I don't remember 100% what we're up to at this point, even though it was just a couple days ago when I played this, but we're going to get going. Nice.
I can't carry any more clips.
So we're full on like all types of ammo.
I can't carry any more magazines. I can't carry any more clips.
Not that. This. It's kind of tedious type of magazine management. But as you can tell, each one of these was down a couple of rounds. So by doing that, now they're full and I was able to collect the ammo. So worth it, even if it was a bit of a pain. Something on the wall in there I wouldn't mind looking at. Let's see, I think it's turn the flashlight off. It's well lit in here for a change, which is very odd and feels good. Feels less stressful. Hope everybody's having a good day. Today is Tuesday. Week's going a little slow for me so far. Everybody I know is sick right now, and I feel like I'm fighting the bug as well. Another bullet.
I can't carry any more clips.
Silence? That's your big bang.
Sounds like a fuse blew somewhere. I'll check the other side.
I don't like the siren. That's kind of stressing me out. Injured myself a couple weeks ago. This story, I don't know if I told it or not. I very heroically dropped a heavy object on my big toe. Turns out that I am more like Achilles than I would have thought. Mostly invincible, mostly immortal. However, I do have one great weakness, and that is dropping pineapple cans on my big toe. And it hurt so bad, like trying to describe the pain. People make fun of me, they don't understand. It fell from this height, I didn't see it until it hit my toe, and it hurt so bad. Yeah. Okay. Shooting a little left.
Just let me pass, damn it. I'm not here for you. I can't carry any more magazines.
Kind of shooting instinctively, which is to say I'm not bothering to sight. I'm watching the tracer rounds. Come on. There we go. Watching the tracer rounds and then adjusting. Stuff moves around so fast in this game, I find it difficult to sight. Somebody's still shooting at me. It's got a round in it. Let's find out. Big boy. Okay, where'd the big one go? I'm more worried about him. I saw a heavily armored guy. Those are nasty. There he is.
That's for my wife, you bastard.
Nice. Nice full magazine there. I wonder if the one down there had one. The alarm's driving me nuts, and I keep losing my train of thought. That was a fun little shootout. Like, now that I've got the knack of the mechanics, the way you grab and pull the magazines and switch them out and count your bullets and stuff, I actually, really like the mechanics in the game, which is much contrast to my first video in this series where I was pretty mad at the mechanics. And I attribute that to I'm a slow learner when I start new games, and I feel like the tutorial didn't have you practice enough with the weapons before you were then thrown into the action. And my first conflict I ran into, I didn't have any idea what I was doing. So I think these are empty. No, they got bullets in them, you just can't see. So I'm gonna carry it, I guess. It's only got a couple rounds in it, I bet. We can collect those. Let's get settled in, make some more progress here. They interrupted my train of thought. Hurt my foot, right? Haven't been able to exercise since. 2 weeks of not being able to exercise, real bad for my mental health. So today was the first day that I was able to exercise again. That door's open now. And I got on the exercise bike. I've got a Zwift account now, which if you guys don't know, it's like a fitness MMO. I'm going to speak a little louder while that alarm's going off. And you run and bike with people online in a social environment. You can race with them. It's pretty cool. It's got a monthly subscription. It requires hardware. There's a lot to it. I think it's neat. Got on there. I was only good for about 20 minutes today. I'm stuck. I got unstuck. And just goes to show that I'm fighting a little bit of a bug and not feeling the best. So I got tired real fast, which wasn't great, but I finally got that story out. I was trying to get that story out, that entire conflict. Let's turn off this dang alarm. It's driving me nuts. Come on. Come on. There are a lot of little things I need to collect in here. Stop. Pretty sure I knew what I need. I don't like the big gun sequences in this game. Enemies shoot very accurately and you're kind of a sitting target, and also because you have this big gun, it throws a lot of enemies at you.
Almost there.
So glad that alarm stopped. That was obnoxious. glad when this sequence is over. But I never got through them without this big gun.
It's done. Heading for the exit now.
Great. Let's go back up top and make sure I didn't miss anything, because I was like mid-loot whenever they started coming in, and I knew I needed to get to that big gun before they overwhelmed me, so. Make sure there's nothing up here. Developing a little stick drift on my new controller.
I can't carry any more clips.
So we're full up for sure.
I can't carry any more clips.
Full up on that. I'm going to, let's see, gotta remember what I'm doing. Make sure this thing is full. Nice. So, we don't want that first draw. We want the automatic. Okay. Feeling good. Make sure we didn't miss anything in here. Charge the battery real quick. We'll move on. This is going alright so far. A little less stressful than normal. Almost missed that grenade.
Can't carry any more grenades.
I guess I'm gonna miss that grenade. Nothing up here. So that crate is now my way across, so we just need to get down over there and happily go across our newfound bridge. Save our battery. Try to get a good hour or more in today. I'm wanting to make a push on this game. If I can find one of these that's like well full of ammo, I'll carry it along. That one's decent. That's a decent stack. Any of these other ones? Maybe carry them both, huh? That's probably like more work than it's worth. I'm wanting to make some good pushes on this game. Like, I'd like to finish this game in the next 3 to 4 streams. I'm told it's an 8 to 10 hour game. I figure I've played around 4 hours of it so far. Probably can only carry one of these.
He was killed with a dart. They're still here.
So, like, sneaky dart people are still around. If one of them jumps out, he's eating rounds. Feel kind of locked in today. Nice. They took his bullets.
They're here and they're talking. They are mere humans.
This is not necessarily good news.
Is the worm in Hell's mouth? Is that where it takes the little one?
Tatiana. They saw me.
Yana?
Oh, no, you can't be...
I'll get you out of here.
No, there's too many of those worm people.
It's so dark.
Serdar, I need to go with them. I don't know why yet, what this Hell's Mouth place has to do with it, but it is right, somehow.
my light's not working in here anymore. It's not dead. It's just not working all of a sudden. Come on. It's about to be a cinematic thing.
Shit, they're leaving. I understand why you can't believe me, maybe even more than you do.
Yana, you are going to a sure death. I can't
Just
let
because
you.
I don't have an explanation doesn't make me wrong. When you hear him laugh, you'll understand.
She shoved me off the train. That was not a nice thing to do. That was not a nice thing to do. Like, I very easily could have got killed by that move, you know?
Now we must shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. Take my knife and show me the way. For you, mighty Khan!
Priest, give me the blade.
Now you return to repeat your great deeds. Like you have shed blood before to establish eternal peace. Now we must shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. Take my knife and show me the way.
Is that Yana on the table? I can't quite tell. It looks like her.
Let my fire be the beacon for all things, living and the dead.
And that's my voice in the con.
We need you! Save us! Stop us! Khan! Khan! Where are you, Khan?
This game's a wild game. I remember him saying something like people joked about him being like a Khan or a descendant of a Khan.
Yana!
There you are. Now that I know you're still breathing, you need to get off that line right now.
I can't. Picking up the trail of these worm savages is the only chance I have.
Look, wherever this hell's mouth is, you can still catch them as long as we find you another ride soon.
Oksana, I fear something is very wrong with me. I'm seeing things, hearing things.
Tell me.
Yana used to say I was the reincarnation of Genghis Khan, and now, twice, I've had moments where I see him hunting her, murdering her.
Oh my. What if they were real?
It's my subconscious trying to warn me about something clearly. Some fears I suppress are coming out.
Shaped as Genghis Khan.
I'm scared, Oksana.
Scared? Of what?
Of losing my mind. I feel like my entire life I've been sitting on a hatch, sealing a deep well. And in that well, there's someone there. Huge, powerful, waiting. No, demanding to be unleashed. And I must hold this hatch down with all my weight. And if I ever lose balance, it will come out. Maybe it will come out one day anyway, because it's much stronger and way more cunning than I am.
But it's still you, right? So why would you lock that other you inside?
Forget about it. Just let me know if you overhear anything more from the slavers.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Pardon my silence there. That was a lot of chatter and I wanted to pay attention to it. Sounds like he's like got this personality inside himself that he's trying to suppress, which is the Khan from his subconscious nightmares, right? He's worried about that getting out and causing terrible harm. And I noticed in the chat, Pixel Slappa says, lurking as usual, where's Dazzy? See ya, folks, be lucky. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry I didn't notice when you first joined due to everything that was going on in the game, but I appreciate you. And we'll proceed. Well, this is a bit of a maze. So, very dark. I can see almost nothing. That generator's damaged, which is going to be a problem. There's a tunnel there. Yeah, this doesn't work, so we're going to have to go through the tunnel. Great. Tunnel's blocked. The generator might still work if I can get to the tunnel from the other side and pull that rope. It is so hard to see. Hey, bro. You alright? I think he's okay. Just resting. That was kind of like unnecessary level design just to slow me down. I'm not a big fan of being able to feel that in a game where something's got you circling and looping and you can tell it's just to make things a little bit longer. Sometimes that sort of mechanic teaches you a mechanic that you're going to need later to solve something. So I should keep that in mind, but I already knew about generators and things. Mask time. Plenty of time on the filter. Rock and roll. Stupid cobwebs. Stupid tunnel. I feel like today's going really well. Which is a bad thing. It means things are about to go really bad. Got blood tracking along, which is what those little, like, critter things usually do. Pull the mask. Charge flashlight. Rock and roll. I just saw something big move to the left. Go away, mask. Go away, mask. I don't think that guy's okay. Full up on bullets. Probably a round or two in this thing. I don't know if we're supposed to go down or over. We're supposed to go down. I hear it. Something big out here. Let me down. Outsmarted you, didn't I? With the smartest thing of all. The thing died reasonably easily. I remember in the very beginning of the game when I was using the big gun, and it said aim for the stomach, right? And I just got an achievement that said soft tissue when that thing went down. So evidently, you know, keep that in mind. Where am I supposed to go? It's so dark. Must be that way, huh? No? Does this... Oh, there's a rope thing. Barely saw it there. Oh, there's gotta be more of those things in here.
Oksana, are you still with me?
At least for a little longer, it seems.
Actually, I know it goes against everything I've told you so far, but would you please do tarot for me? If it doesn't help, it won't hurt either.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, now you tell me I've been so arrogant about anything spiritual.
My tarot cards. How come? I cannot touch them. They are... Where are they?
You can't touch them?
No! I can't find anything, Sedan. I feel like I'm not going to ever find anything. I feel trapped.
Oksana, don't worry. I'll find Alex and we'll come back for you, I promise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should look backwards or forwards. Backwards, I bet. I don't know. Can't see anything either direction. There's my mask. There we are. Really don't like these big gun sequences or these trolley sequences. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm content to leave you alone if you leave me alone. Hard to see. Next game's gonna be
I
something
meant what I
nice.
said. I haven't forgotten about Alex. Once Jan is safe, I'll return with help.
Do not worry about me and Alex. My gut tells me those men are not the danger to us that I thought they were.
Don't go on too much about guts, please. This reminds me of a certain lady whose gut got us into this.
This is a very long trolley ride. Okay. Taking this stupid mask off. Charge the battery. That was a long ride. I've got so many games I want to play right now.
Voices trapped inside the train.
The ones you didn't hear, most likely because they were in my head.
A few years after it became obvious none of us were heading back to the surface anytime soon. I got lost on my way to execution. To this day, I'm still not sure how. I wound up out near Dostoyevskaya, and the man who found me insisted something singing in the tunnel's pipes had led him.
Oksana, please not again. By that logic, you could be one of those voices right now. It's equally plausible, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Then if you're a hallucination, please, by all means. Oh, my subconscious, I am talking to you. Do reveal these magic pipes that are supposed to solve all my problems. Oksana? Oksana! Damn fool.
Yeah, quit talking so much smack, bro. Scared off the voice of comfort. That little voice gives me peace when I'm playing this game. Like, I know that sounds silly, but until you play it, you don't understand. Without them talking, I can only hear my own thoughts. And my own thoughts are not pleasant. Mechanically, it's really grown on me a lot, though. I regret having such a negative reaction to the mechanics in my first video, but I just say how I feel when I feel it. admittedly. Huh. Train just went by. I think it feels pretty good overall now. It's not the best feeling game I've ever played, but it's certainly serviceable. We're making progress, boys. Good progress. Whew. I have not experienced a single performance stutter, and that's pretty exciting. That means that a lot of my issue had to do with the frequency that my Wi-Fi connection's operating at in the man cave. Hopefully the quality of the stream is still decent, because I tweaked OBS a little bit as well.
Unless it's an exceedingly slow ambush, those flesh peddlers are alone in there. But if the worm people did pass through here, perhaps Oksana was right about there being an auxiliary train line somewhere. And that room would be the right spot for it.
Well, he said a lot, didn't he?
What was that flash?
Nice job, bro. No. Dead meat. Didn't see that guy come up on my left. Already dried my magazine on the other guy. We're going to try that again with a little more stealth in mind. I can't get...
What was that flash?
Oh no. Checkmarked me, or checkmated me right here. Can't even talk. Oh, I need that machine gun. Oh, I need that machine gun. I can't see.
Carry any more magazines?
I think there's one left and right. I don't want to deal with that. Got him. Still doing okay on ammo. Keep working. Circle back. Doing okay. There's more. Can't tell where they're coming from. What the heck? Hope there's a bunch of bullets in here. I have to loot whenever I'm done. Keep wanting to settle in and loot, and there's just no way. Come on. Can't see anything. We gotta start chilling out and looting here. Playing way too hard, losing way too many bullets. Relax. So that's broken, disconnected, doesn't do anything. That one over there is connected. Doesn't do anything. We need to find a generator and power it up. Nothing in there. But there's still enemies running, so eyes open. There's a generator. And my eyes open as wide as they will go right now.
Oksana's railway must be through that door. Now, if I can open it, almost there.
Alright. We still need to find some bullets though, because I've used a ton of bullets. Be cool. Look for guns. I feel like I definitely played this room louder than I needed to. But at this point, I've invested the ammo, so I'll take my time, see what I can find. I probably could have snuck through this a little better. Decent magazine there. Decent magazine there. Nice. Definitely worth taking a few minutes to look for things. Everybody I know is sick right now. I started this a little bit ago and I didn't get through it. I haven't gotten sick yet, but also I feel pretty run down, so I think I'm fighting it, but I'm fighting it successfully so far. And I'm trying not to push too hard because I don't want to get over that edge. I don't like being sick, and I haven't really been sick since like COVID-1, you know what I mean? Like I felt poorly here and there, maybe for a day or something, but I haven't been sick since COVID-1. But man, it is going around, so if you can limit your own exposure, do the best you can, I guess, is where I'm heading with that. Like I've always been kind of in like an existential mess. It's worse lately than normal. I'm trying to make better decisions to like make the most out of some stuff, you know what I mean? Go on some vacations, have a nice dinner, get a game you want, but like balance it with making good decisions for the future, but also live a little bit, you know what I mean? I feel like I spent a lot of my life waiting, and now I need to make a better effort to enjoy the days, you know? I'm so old, and I want to make the most of what I got left. Hiking in the darkness. Why are there so many empty medical containers? I can't see anything. Like I've clearly missed a door somewhere in the darkness here. There it is. Another dang trolley. Not a fan. That's alright. At least it's got a light on it. And it doesn't have a gun, which could be good or bad.
Oksana, can you hear me? Max, it's Serba. Do you copy? Anyone?
I'm alone. I miss the voices. for this, boys. Oh, come on. Oh, dear. We're running out of bullets. I have nothing to fight back with. Bro, let's book. Defeated him with plot armor. Defeated him with plot armor. Well, that was horrible. Oh, my bullets. Ugh. Outsmarted yourself, didn't you? I'm all messed up. Can't move.
Can't carry any more vials.
Oh, dear.
Out of magazines.
Wow, it's well lit. What a great change of pace. Phoenix Pest Control says running the video for the algorithm, but I'll have to watch later. Well, I appreciate you, bro. That means a lot. Every little bit helps. Yeah. I did find a magazine for this thing, so I'm not going to switch back to it because one magazine's not enough. But at least we got some. I'm glad that didn't work out for you, by the way. So probably go that way. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. I'm going to go through a sneaky, stressful part of the game since we had to exhaust all our ammo on that train ride, which I think was the basic point of the train ride. Come on. We're doing good today. Let me check what time it is. I'll go a little further. Music's being stressful for some reason. We'll keep our light out charged up as high as it'll go to see as much as possible. We got the pistol if something pops up. Oh. Might need my mask. Let's see if we can get by without it. Spiders. There's a lighter on this thing somewhere. I don't really remember where. There it is. Huh. Not looking forward to these spiders. Jeez, that's a big spider. Spiders are taking out the lights. That seems unfair. Get off me, bro. Bro, what the hell? the heck? Well, this is obnoxious. Well, that was terrible. I want to try the lighter.
One grenade left.
I don't want the grenade. I want the backpack. So I can other hand the lighter. That was obnoxious. It was so hard to shoot. It moved so fast. Need my mask. Like, it freaked me out a little bit because I don't like spiders. But it wasn't that big a deal. It was just really hard to shoot.
Stop. Your mind's full enough with your own nonsense. You don't need Oksana's as well. Control yourself already. Damn. I never trusted those who claimed schizophrenia was contagious. Could it be that these tunnels are driving me crazy? Was something in them? Why did you throw your pills away, Yana? I might well use a couple of them right now.
What? How did we find a nice place? I'm alright with it. Nice little place here. Oh, we ran out of nice place already. Spiders. I'm gonna try the lighter. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds like the lighter's not gonna be big enough. That's what that sounds like. Get off me, bro. Get off. Surprise of no one, I don't like the spiders. Light back. Running out of bullets. Dealing with these nonsense things. Oh, great. Why'd my flashlight act stupid? Stress level maximum. God dang. Get off, bro. Get off, bro. Get off, bro. Dang it. Where's the lighter?
Wait. How did I get back here?
I don't like it. Okay. Alright. Basically out of pistol. The light's doing stupid stuff. I character is hallucinating. There's giant spiders everywhere that are a nightmare to shoot.
It's not my mind. Those tubes are making noise. It merely sounds like voices.
Get off, bro. I'm run out of bullets. Fighting nonsense. These are awful. Almost feel like I'm supposed to run. Quiet. Stupid noisy pipes.
Strange I can only hear that singing in certain locations. I mean, that noise. It's not singing, damn it.
How did I wind up here
This
again?
is not happening.
It is
This
happening.
is not happening. Do you hear me? It's a hallucination. Neurons misfiring, an imbalance in chemistry. That's all.
Reset my brain. Try again. Check the chat real quick. Having a hard time. Once more. We're gonna be in big trouble if we gotta fight anything, so we're out of death. The game has thoroughly dried me of equipment, which I think is exactly what it was supposed to do. Spiders are awful. I am back in the room again.
Damn you and those infernal pipes. You're not real. You're a figment of my subconscious.
Guess we go back in there again, huh? Or we go back out.
What if following the voices has a degree of truth to it? Like something about the air pressure coming from the direction of a doorway or another room? I could try. Is that singing my only hope of ever escaping this mad labyrinth?
Trying to follow the sound, but I can't hear it well. This is just taking me back to that room again. I'm gonna have to somehow get... I can hear the noise, but I can't tell where it's coming from. I have to follow it. Back to the room.
You will find a way, man. For Yana's sake.
Can't go back that way. It's gotta be this way. I'm supposed to follow the singing pipes. No, we're getting out of here. We're not fighting that spider. So it's definitely not in there. That's like a dead end. Has to be this way. Find the noise, follow the noise. We can do this. Run. 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 Get off it, bro. I think it's nonsense that they can turn my light off. Get off, bro. Nope. We're not fighting all these. Burn. What a horrible sequence. I can't hear the pipes anymore. Maybe. This is back in that room again. How's that possible? How's that possible? We can do this. We can do this. This is definitely the way. Must have been this way instead, huh? Pipes are not singing this way. Singing this way. I made a wrong turn in this next room where all the spiders were. Come back, light.
I wish I'd found
Come back, light.
Peridot right about now. Thank goodness Yana never described symptoms like these. When did it start? Something triggered it. It's often so with mental disorders. There's a triggering event. Was it losing Yana? Was it making her go? Was it losing the connection with Nex? Or with Oksana?
Great.
Oksana was real. She was. This lady. And she spoke to us. She'll navigate this fucking labyrinth. She can't be a product of your imagination. She knew things you were certain she wasn't aware of. She has just fallen out of range. Damn it.
I'm having a hard time. I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out. This is the worst thing ever.
Hello?
Great. 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 This is gonna be bad. This is nonsense. This is the most stressful thing I've ever played, probably. I cannot see. Can't stand this noise. Ghosts? Easy now. Get off me, bros.
Focus on Yana. Just focus on her and don't stop.
This is insane. Can't see, can't walk. Can't get out of the rooms. This is unbelievable. Is that a generator? Can't figure out how to turn that on. That guy there. Can't get through this door. I'm gonna try it again, even though I've tried it twice. So I gotta be able to go this way somehow. I can't see. Mask, mask, mask. What a bunch of nonsense. I might never play a horror game again. Being real, like, this is not worth it. I'm having nightmares for days. Meds? No. A bullet, yeah, that feels good. Wish my flashlight worked. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. See ghosts moving around down there. I'm gonna have to change my filter soon. Is that a light? This section has been pure suffering. Great big mutant. That's gonna be a problem. There's like some crying ghost kid. See it? We're out of bullets. Ghost train scared me. You know, like everything else in the game, scared me. So out of death. We found a loading screen. I'll take it. That was miserable. That was absolutely horrible the whole time. What time is it? We're gonna go just a little bit further. I'm really pushing to get through this game. Give me a second to like recover. That was awful. I really had to like grit down to get through that. Ah, man. Let's take our mask off. Hopefully we don't have to fight anything because we've got basically no weapons. I wasted way too many bullets on those spiders. I should have just tried to run through them. And then I think I was killing more mutants on the train than I needed to. Game is giving us a few rounds. We'll have to use them sparingly. But we do have a little bit to defend ourselves again. That section was rough, but I am happy to say I've not experienced any performance stutters. My adjustments to the Wi-Fi network are working swimmingly, which is delightful. When I'm stressed out like that, like I know this, like the quality of my banter goes way down, but also like I'm at my mental limit making myself keep going. Like I really don't want to keep going. I don't like being stressed like that. So I apologize for getting quiet during those sections, but that is so rough on me. Heavy gun. This looks familiar.
But it was destroyed. This has to be another hallucination.
beds. This is the area from the beginning of the game.
Okay, let's go through it once again. We are departing from an assumption that last work was an apocalypse. The ultimate punishment comparable to the deluge, the castigation of mankind for the sins it committed with an intention to annihilate us. In this case, those who survived are either a mere statistical mistake overlooked by the creator-destroyer, or were left alive to contemplate the demise of their kind. Without an external obstacle, punishment makes no pedagogical effect.
But if you compare the current apocalypse to the deluge, then we should be compared to Noah and the metro to the ark. In which case, the purpose of our survival is exactly to survive in order to repopulate the wasteland once it will be found fit for repopulation. In this case, the suffering that the mankind endures in the metro is not the goal of the creator-destroyer, but a mere byproduct of the conditions necessary to remove our degenerate civilization from the face of the earth. And thus, we should not accept the sufferings, should not regard our situation as a predefined destiny, and have the full right and even obligation to resist it, adapting to the new circumstances. And even enjoying life in the underworld doesn't contradict the intention of the Creator-Destroyer.
The mere continuation of the same pitiful and self-harming existence? Pray tell me, how much the culture and civilization that Noah was constructed
lot.
different?
That's what you get for invoking rationalism to an underfed empiricist.
Stop referring yourself as an empiricist. It's inaccurate and frankly... We are not alone.
Everyone's alone, you old... Serdar Iskanderov. And you still think we picked enough mushrooms?
Sergei Andreevich? Evgeny Dmitrich? How? No, you can't be real.
Oh no, not this existential nonsense. Go back from where you came.
Polyanka was unlivable after the attack. All that remained was a graveyard.
Delightful to see you here well, my friend. Sorry for asking, Doctor, but are you all right?
Serdar, excuse me. I am truly concerned as well. But my meal has been needlessly delayed.
Apologies, Doctor, for avoiding the further drama. Can you fetch me the mushrooms from those shells?
When
My
I turn my
friend,
back, something's
tell
gonna
us,
happen.
What is this cloud that is so clearly hanging over you?
My wife, she's ill. She had a situation that her son died and could never bring herself to accept it.
Life is overrated, my friend.
And now she's gotten into the hands of some cavemen. They use a pictogram worm for a symbol.
Oh, those children of the Great Worm. It's a cult, a kind of...
Do you know anything about them?
Not as much as I would like.
And what about the place called Hell's Mouth? Ever heard of it?
No, but it sounds cheery.
I don't know where it is.
Serdar, yes. I can already feel the life flowing back into me. My esteemed counterpart, the kettle, please.
Oh, do you think those the one that is on those shelves? I'd help, but I'm so behind with my meal already.
Curse your villainy. Serdar, quick, I implore you. There's another kettle over there by the cabinet somewhere. Fetch it here. It's got little flowers on it. You can't miss it.
Yeah, but it's hard to see in here,
So,
bro.
you've lost your way, but I think everything runs deeper than asking direction of two friends that you are not sure exist.
I've experienced things. The only explanation that doesn't sound completely irrational is that I've gone literally insane.
Every great discovery begins with defy from explanation. The lack of understanding doesn't mean the lack of sanity. Serdar, what about your past?
What do you mean?
The past. Was it ever a time when you had such disconcerting visions?
I wouldn't remember.
Absolutely not. I don't care if it's my turn. Seldan can go.
What's happening?
Despite your handiworks, the business with mutants at this station is sadly
The
unresolved.
Gonzales? They came back?
Yes. And had you blown up the station properly the first time, maybe we could enjoy a mutant-free meal once in a while.
You know, you're our guest, but should you entertain our last requests? The beasts you was fighting last are still here in the south entrance of this station.
Shouldn't you find cover?
You handle those beasts, and I handle this one. The gate is just over here.
Alright, well, it was nice seeing you guys again, but I guess pleasantries are over and I get to go back into suffering.
Hey, you wanted to talk. It's not going to get any easier if
Right.
the mutants come in here.
Right. Shambler.
Shells.
We have a shotgun. I'm excited about that. I'm trying to reload, not grab the thing.
No, I remember. This entire section commenced after we detonated the charges at the gates.
Well, got ammo again. Where is it?
Is this all some coping mechanism? But then why not academicism? Why imagine myself in my old station?
Uh-oh. Not good. Okay. It's a lot. Don't want that. Don't want that.
Oh no.
idea what's going on. They're all leaving. It's getting dark. It's all falling apart.
Tamir?
Don't play dumb. I know you've been avoiding me. Admit it. You couldn't dig up my dad's book after all.
What the heck?
Your father's novel. I discovered it digging through a stack one of the stalkers dragged through here.
You found it? Is it in your quarters? Let's go! Holy shit. I can't believe you actually tracked it down. That sucker wasn't even in print when I was born.
What was it called again?
The report. Some secret agent shit. Lots of smoking and screwing British spies for internet stuff. My mother used to call it the other woman. After he died, of course. He got too pissed if she said it to his face.
They
Next
tried to
checkpoint, we're done.
evacuate women and children through here, but the mutants were already waiting. So then where are the bodies? Or any signs of struggle?
Switching back to the shotgun.
I'm out of shells.
I do like the shotgun. But you got to be very patient with it and get close.
Look, I know I can be a dick sometimes, but you know, not everybody would give a crap about hunting down some stupid childhood bullshit. I appreciate it, Khan. You're okay.
They're all calling me Khan. My kingdom for a good light. Nothing in here. Had to breathe for a minute. I'm having a hard time. Stressed. I've been stressed to the max for a good little while straight.
This is your bunk, right? Christ. No wonder you avoided me. You're hoarding the entire public library in here. You found it?
I believe this is what you're looking for.
He wrote this when he was my age, you know. Never thought I'd see one again. Not after the evacuation. The very last piece of him. I owe you one, Khan. Thanks.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
It sounded like Tamir had been waiting a long, long time for that book. Is that what kept him here?
You saw him too then. But how in hell is any of this possible?
You said this, not me. Everything is possible in hell.
I had a friend who said that the last war has turned the world inside out, and the hell is on the surface now. All Tamir wanted was that book. Is that why he never moved on?
You're surprised that the dead are as screwed up as everyone else.
Tamir was right. I was avoiding him. 3 days before the station was attacked. I knew. I was lying here in my bunk and I saw them all die.
Premonition?
I thought I had dozed off. Had a dream. And then after it happened, why didn't I tell them?
Why didn't you?
Warning them would have been ridiculous. They've already made sufficient fun of me, calling me Khan and asking how's past life and all of this. I guess I didn't want to feel like an idiot, and I ended up being responsible for their deaths. Whereas, should have I accepted that, all of that, all of what Yana believed in, premonitions, misgivings, me being a reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
Ah, yes. Evgeny mentioned that. He's very interested in what our Mongolian friend has to do with all of this. Why don't you run back to him and keep him up to speed? Meanwhile, I will peruse some of your reading materials and see if anything catches my eye.
Thanks, bro.
Ah, here you are.
Howdy.
Did you see any ghosts?
It's
I
either
did.
this or schizophrenia. Both are possible. As a doctor, I prefer ghosts.
As a philosopher, I am totally with you. One more thing I am curious about. How is your past life?
Right, that joke. I've been missing it.
Refresh my memory. How did you came to suspect that you was Khan in your past life?
Yana. She persuaded me to try hypnotic regression.
Right. Now important, what did you see when you were under?
I couldn't recall anything when I awoke. Yana and the doctor said I spoke of some... Wait.
Yes.
She said I described a ceremony, and I've dreamt of one recently. Khan was there. I mean, the adult one, Genghis Khan.
And how did he look like?
Repulsive, frightening.
Now you tell me about the ceremony.
Was there maybe a woman involved in this ceremony?
How in hell do you know this?
From the good doctor's quarters, and I quote, "While often claiming fate had chosen him, many believe it was the abduction of his bride that most shaped the future the conqueror Khan would become."
You mean the Genghis Khan wife was kidnapped?
Didn't I just say that? His bride Porta was abducted, and in order to free her, Genghis Khan, then known by his birth name Temujin, fought and won his first battle.
It was Yana in my dream. I might have read this book and forgotten about it. Frankly, gentlemen, perceiving this as a nightmare would make much more sense than trying to accept all of these ghosts and reincarnations and...
But maybe accepting it is exactly what you're here for. You have found this station, haven't you? Don't you think there's a purpose in that?
My purpose is to find my wife. And I don't see how this gets me any closer to it.
Okay. None of this exists. Fine, neither of us, nothing. Although I personally feel offended and slightly awkward about non-existing and yet casually chatting. Let's adopt your perspective. Maybe you need a closer contact with your subconscious that has the solution already, but you're too blind to see it.
Ah, clever. The Mongolian tried to tell him something once. Perhaps the second time is a charm.
You want to hypnotize me?
Oh no.
I'd rather see it as a summoning, but feel free to take it as hypnosis. Stand right here for me, in front of the fire. Would
I
you?
don't want to do this right now.
What have I got to lose?
You guys are crazy.
Here, drink.
What a horrible notion.
Whether or not we like where it leads us, we reject our destinies at our own peril. Your mind prevented you from seeing something back then. I think it's time to find out what that was. Now, stare into the flame.
Very well. We need a checkpoint so we can go to sleep.
You need to focus.
I'm focusing, bro.
Think of this fire as a beacon. It beckons you, its warmth, its energy. The fire will expand until it consumes us all. And
its light. That which is hidden shall be revealed. Now, focus your mind on your wife, Carl.
This is crazy.
And step into the void.
What a rush. We found a loading screen. Perfect. We're on some kind of large boat or something. No, it's still a tunnel, but it's got pews, which is odd. And tracks. All right. Pausing the game. That was a long stream. I apologize. Didn't seem like there was a great spot to stop. And then I got stuck in these long dialogue sections, which I didn't particularly enjoy. I would say at the beginning of the stream, I was having a pretty good time. I felt like I was handling the weapons well. I was enjoying the combat. The exploration wasn't getting to me too bad. And then we went through that very dark section. That was terrible. The spiders were terrible. And then all that combat against the mutants in that area with the ghosts and stuff, really didn't enjoy too much of that. I was like stressed to the max for a very long time. I feel like the game needed to let me off the hook for a minute, and it hadn't. It was kind of keeping its foot on my face, so to speak, and it maxed me out. So apparently this is chapter 8. I feel like I'm closing in on the conclusion of the game, maybe in the next hour or two, but I don't know. But overall, you know what? It's a heck of an experience. It's a heck of an experience. I don't think I would subject myself to this stuff on purpose all the time just because it stresses me out so badly, and I use VR for more of an escape and because I like to create content. And I don't think I'm at my best when I can barely breathe. But we got through it. We got through it. I'm very happy with the performance of my Wi-Fi network today, and I will once again show this device. I'm using the Prism XR Puppis S1 to connect directly to my VR headset, my Quest 3, and it performed wonderfully today. I don't think I had a single hitch, so I'm going to check the capture quality post-stream and see how it looked and see if I want to tune OBS some more, but I feel like I'm getting pretty close to being pretty happy with the setup I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to have the video pop up sometime towards the end of next week. But we got through it, and we're getting closer, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one up, saying I did it, and moving on to other things. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you had a good week. And it's only Tuesday when I'm streaming this, so we're still young in the week. Hopefully your week is going well. Hopefully you got some fun weekend plans. I know myself wanting to do some kind of vacation before the end of the month. And I'm not really sure where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get away. I'm going to try to enjoy life a little bit, and I'm going to try to get better at enjoying life a little bit, because so far up to this point in life, I've spent most of my energy worrying about tomorrow in a way that has prevented me from enjoying today, and I'm trying to adjust my personality in a way that allows me to enjoy the moment a little more, something I'm not good at, and I've never been good at, but I am wasting my days due to that issue. So it is what it is. Hopefully you guys had a good day. I've said that 3 or 4 times. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate you guys. I really do. People that show up to watch, to boost the algorithm, to comment. The years of creating content means a lot. Couldn't do it without you guys. I'll catch you next time. Have a nice day.